All right, welcome everybody to early morning game 3. Findlay Trojans against the Grand Rapids Blades 2014. Medal of Honor tournament here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We're at Walker Family Ice Arena. Findlay 1-1 in the tournament. Close game 1 with a loss to Royal Oak. Second game, great come from behind win against the Chicago Hawks. So, playing a Grand Rapids team that is 2-0, I believe, at the moment as well. Actually, no, they are 1-1 also, sorry. So, Laurie Teagarden out to take face off for the Trojans. He's got Hank Schwab and River Archer out there with him. And we've got Grace and Sloan on defense. And Henry Ace in goal for the Trojans. Puck around center ice. Schwab moves it down into the zone. It's going towards the Grand Rapids net. Teagarden back there with Archer. Now trying to get that around the corner. Just bounces out of the zone. Finley looking to reset. Webb Sloan's got it. He bounces it forward to River Archer. River Archer enters the zone. He's got a couple people with him. Ooh, back check there by Grand Rapids, but Archer recovers. Flips it over to an open Schwab on the opposite wing. Now back to Grace. Grace puts it in front. Oh, Teagarden just missed on that. Archer now back there. Sent to the boards. Teagarden with a nice play. Along with Sloan trying to keep that in, but knocked out by Grand Rapids. Webb Sloan now to collect. He gets it up over to Hank Schwab, who sends it deep down into the zone, and they'll get a line change on forwards. Mason Cooper out there now, along with George Homewood. George Homewood comes up and gets that puck. Tries the center pass to Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper looking to turn around. Just knocked away, but Finley's still in that high slot trying to get that puck. Homewood and Ford out there now on defense as well for the Trojans, and that's an offside, so we will have a stoppage in play. Neutral zone face-off. Mason Cooper to take the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, goes back towards the goal of Grand Rapids. They're trying to clear. Oh, just did. Over a bouncing stick. Fort is back there to go get it for Finley. He's being pursued by Grand Rapids. Fort wisely tucks that back over to Harrison Shea. Gets that up to the neutral zone and then pursuing George Homewood there. Nice poke check away. Mason Cooper trying to get through the neutral zone. Now puck turned over. Eddie Homewood's got it. He's going to dump it into the zone. And just sorry about the drop off in the feed there. Having some connection issues. But going to keep trying to stream this as much as we can. So Ricky Nichols with that face off for the Trojans. Grand Rapids knocks it out to him. Back into the zone. Sloan's got it now. Sends it forward. Burke. And glove by Yates. Into the zone. going through again. Sorry, folks, we keep having connection issues, so we're trying to power through here. As Fort dumps that into the zone and then gloves it back down. Nice job by Fort, but then collected by Grand Rapids. Nice play by Fort to knock him off the puck. Teagarden's got it. He moves it forward to Archer. Archer dumps it down into the zone. Now he's chasing. Grand Rapids forced to tag up. Take it behind the net. Schwab back there on the forecheck. Grand Rapids plays off the boards. Grace keeps it in, sends it towards the middle. Bounces off a couple players' skates, and now Grand Rapids. Mason Cooper. Puck moved through the zone again. Sent forward, shot. Went off a Findlay player's stick and now knocked out of the zone. George Homewood on the forecheck trying to get that puck. Good effort there by Homewood. We've got a hand up. Looks like there might be a penalty on the Trojans. Missed where that came from, and yep, looks like we're going to have a penalty. We'll bring this face-off down to the... Now George gets it out of the zone. And sent down. Findlay with a... Looks like the face-off will stay down here, so puck is dropped. Mace Cooper knocks it. Shot from the point. Goes wide. Sent back by George Homewood or Eddie Homewood around the boards. Now Eddie tying up behind the net. Looking for a wraparound is Grand Rapids. That's denied by the Homewood brothers. Now George Homewood trying to get it. Poked away by Grand Rapids. But then he gets it back. He's looking for a little bit of space, gets it out of the zone. He's racing hard to catch it. He's hustling, but it's just going to be a little too far, and icing is the call. So that, a legit icing, will bring it back down to the blocker side of goaltender Henry Ace for the Trojans. Ricky Nichols out to take the face-off for the Trojans. We've got Sloan and Burkhart on defense, and we've got Ricky Nichols out there as with Harrison Chase. So nice poke check there by Fort. Throw that puck up. Sorry, that's Chase and Nichols out there as forwards. Shot from the point. Caught all the way by Henry Yace. So Nichols and Chafe out there forwards. Fort and Sloan out there on defense. Score still 0-0. 14 seconds left in the penalty. Scrum in front. Another save by Yates. And should be 6 seconds actually left on this penalty here for the Trojans. Teagarden out there now for the Trojans as well. Puck is dropped. Ricky Nichols, nice move. Tried to get it out of the zone, got poked away. Sent around. Ford is there for Findlay. He'll try to tip it up the boards. Kept in by the defense of Grand Rapids, but wide errant shot. Webb Sloan moves it forward. Ricky Nichols gets it right back to him. Sloan's up there, trying to evade some defenders. Finds a centering pass. Shot. Oh, great play by the Trojans as Archer came in for a centering pass, but saved by the Grand Rapids goaltender. Cross-ice pass to Fort. Fort moves it up to Archer. Just past him, but Fort's got it back again along the boards. Up to Archer again. Archer looking to make something happen. Gets across that line, takes a shot on net. And now Teagarden back there. He gets the puck. He gets tripped up. Incidental contact there, looking for centering pass, but knocked away. Burkhart tried to keep it in, bounced off his stick. The wild puck sent over to Fort now. Fort fires it in deep. It wraps. Oh, it hits a Grand Rapids player, but a nice step up there by Teagarden. And then Fort, and then cross-checked into the boards. So good effort there by Findlay. Keep that puck in. That's going to lead to a penalty on Grand Rapids. So this will be our first look at the Trojan power play this morning. So man advantage here for the Trojans. We've got Mason Cooper out there with Homewood and Schaaf. Puck is dropped. Mason Cooper tries to knock it to the side. Kept in by Grace on defense. Grace is out there with Henry Fort. Collected by Nichols, trying to get that puck around, looking for a place to clear it or center it. Active stick. Good work in there. Now, Eddie's got it, or George has it. Sorry, tried to center to Mason Cooper. George still has it. He's knocked down. Then Grace moves forward. Puck in front. Nichols tried to get a stick on it. Two defenders knocked it away. So now Grand Rapids comes back the other way. And they're just going to dump, being a man down. Sent up the boards by Grace. Kicked out by Nichols. Now George Homewood on the pursuit. Puck turned over. He's looking for some space. He fires a shot low. Mason Cooper there. Oh, just couldn't handle the rebound, but Ricky Nichols has it. Gets it back. Tried to get it to Cooper, but sticked away. Now back in the corner to Nichols. Nichols with a spot. Tried to center. Oh, good centering attempt to George Homewood, but George knocked off the puck by the defense of Grand Rapids. And then good hold up there at the line by Fort. And collected now by Grace, trying to get that puck out. Moved forward. Ricky Nichols now trying to get it. And now George Homewood has it. He gets it over to Mason Cooper. Over to Nichols, trying to get it in deep. And active stick work by the Grand Rapids defense. Pushes that puck away, and now they're charging. They're back at full strength now. So we're back to 5-on-5. Oh, people falling over. Incidental. But Findlay comes out with it. Laurie Teagarden gets it up to Webb Sloan. He's going to join him. Oh, and that puck's poked away just as they get to the blue line and sent back. And that should be an icing. No, they don't call an icing on that. So weird icing rules up here in the mitten. But Findlay's going to battle on. Nice block with the skate by Webb Sloan. He's going to push forward. He gets that over to Mason Beach. Beach, nice move, tries to center the puck. Tipped aside, goes behind the net. Rylan Peterkowski there as well. Lawyer Teagarden knocks it back down into the corner. He's going to chase at the center. Tries to get that over. Sticks aside. Mason Beach gets it. Tried to get it back to the center. He's going to move it over to Webb Sloan, his Homewood. Webb Sloan's going to look for some space. He does. He gets hooked a little bit. Keeps the puck. He takes a shot and gloved by the goaltender of Grand Rapids. Face off now by the Trojans, taken by Mason Cooper. He's got the puck now. He's looking to center it. Oh, goes off the side of the net. Fort and Burkhart there racing after it, and that's going to be an icing. Mason Cooper now to take the face off for the Trojans. Cooper's got it. Tried to get it back to Burkhart, lost it, gets it to Fort. Fort sends it down. try to get a shot out. Grand Rapids clearing. A little help from the referee there for Findlay. Collected by Mason Cooper at center ice. He's knocked down. Looking for a spot to center. Oh, is George home with nice backhand around there. Burkhart comes down to pinch. Good play on the boards, but it's sent down the length of the ice. And that looks like it's going to be collected by Mason Cooper. Nice cross-ice pass to Ricky Nichols coming off the bench. Nichols looking to try to center it. And now Burkhart coming back. There's a little bit of a breakaway. Burkhart meets him in the corner. Nice work on the pressure there by Burkhart as Nichols joins in and he gets the puck away. Sorry, folks. Video feed keeps dropping out on the stream, so it's trying to reconnect right now. But I'll keep doing play-by-play. Hopefully we can hear what's happening. So nice tie up there. Now Ricky Nichols has it. Webb Sloan with a good play on the puck. Ricky Nichols sends it into the zone. River Archer in pursuit now. Hank Schwab going down there as well. Pass up the middle. That's going to go the length of the ice, and we're going to have an icing. Less than a minute here left in the first. We're going to try in the intermission here to see if we can get this video feed going. Laura Teagarden with face off for the Trojans. Back to Webb Sloan. He's looking for a shot. He sends one high. Glove. Knocked over. Oh, just missed. As Teagarden was there for the rebound and it just went wide. Findlay in pursuit. Kept in by Webb Sloan. He's looking for a place to shoot the puck. That gets tipped aside, knocked out. And then good defense racing back by Rylan Peterkowski. Knocked that puck away. Wrapped around the boards for Ricky Nichols. We got less than 30 seconds here. Peterkowski's got it. He gets it over to Cooper. Cooper with a shot. Glove save. "20 seconds left here in the period. Mason Cooper takes face off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. And another shot by your Trojans and another freeze on the puck. By the Grand Rapids goaltender. Mason Cooper again gets that face off back to George Homewood trying to get a shot. Cooper's got it now. He gets it over to Sloan. Sloan takes a shot from the point, tipped aside, loose puck in front, and frozen. So we've got 5 seconds left in the period. We're going to have another face-off to the glove hand side of the Grand Rapids goaltender. Oh, and we have a whistle. They're going to change out. Who's taking the face-off here for Grand Rapids? Back to Sloan. Sloan trying to shoot. Sends one towards the net. Oh, just wide. And that's going to be the end of the first period. So we're going to pause here as the teams talk and change sides. Findlay in their alternate black uniforms, by the way. Grand Rapids in yellow. And we'll join back in a moment. Back here at the start of the second, Mason Cooper took that face-off for the Trojans. He knocked it down into the corner. He still got looking to center, stick to side by the defense of Grand Rapids. Cooper still got it, trying to make a move with it. He's battling. He gets pushed aside, no call. Then puck knocked back. Now over to Harrison Schaaf. He's trying to battle along the boards. Grand Rapids active stick. Porting Homewood out there on defense right now too. Homewood got it. He's trying to move it forward, and he does to Mason Cooper. He's going into battle all alone, trying to get a shot. Too many defenders, but good effort there as he hustles. Oh, that was George Homewood. Sorry, George with a great effort. It's knocked down, nothing doing. Harrison Schaaf tried to center it, but collected by Grand Rapids. That's sent down the length of the ice. Will not get there for icing. Henry Fort and Eddie Homewood racing back. Fort's got it. He tries to slap it up the boards. Goes to the defense of Grand Rapids. They mishandle it, so it's out. So Grand Rapids forced to reset. Now sent in deep again by Grand Rapids. Eddie Homewood's got it now. He sends it over to Ricky Nichols along the boards. He now is looking up and gets a nice pass over to Harrison Schaaf, but just off the end of his stick. So now Mason Cooper has it knocked back. Henry Fort's got it. He moves it up to Ricky Nichols, and now we've got a 3-on-2. He gets it over to Mason Cooper, trying to find something, get in front of the net, and shot off the leg pad. Nichols there for the rebound. Score! Findlay Trojans. So early in the second period, Findlay goes up 1-0. Face-off, taken by Ricky Nichols. Puck turned over. Nichols now battling again, trying to get this puck forward. Moved out. Burkhart's got it now. He sends it into the zone. They're battling for it down behind the net. Grand Rapids moves it around. Webb Sloan comes down to pinch. He's got the puck in the corner. He's looking to do something with it, trying to get through three defenders. Oh, we've got some contact. That's going to be a penalty. So we're going to take this all the way down the other length of the ice. Puck is dropped. And sent over. Burkhart there battling in the corner. Gets the puck away. Nice move to shove the defender or the player off the puck. That puck moves back to the blue line. Kept in by Grand Rapids. Nice defense there. Yace on the ready. Shot doesn't get to him. Now knocked out with a good effort by Teagarden on the clear, and then he is forechecking like crazy. Now Grand Rapids coming in, shot, blocker saved. Yace. Burkhart tries to chip that away. Grand Rapids can't decide what they want to do with it. Shot from the point, bodies in front, stick to side by Yace. Now pushing it up the ice is Rylan Peterkowski. He takes a shot on that. It bounces off a defender, goes wide. 35 seconds left in this penalty. Stick to side there by River Archer. Nice move in neutral zone. And offsides. Mason Cooper with the face-off for the Trojans. River Archer has it. He flips it down to the neutral zone, or into the offensive zone, trying to kill off the last 20 seconds of this penalty. Puck sent deep into the zone again by Mason Cooper. 10 seconds left. in the man advantage for Grand Rapids. They'll try to move the puck up. Pushed aside. Shot from the boards. Yates covers. Findlay back at full strength. They ward off this penalty. Now, face off by Nichols. Gets bumped back behind the net. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's looking to get it up to Hank Schwab, who looks to get up to George. Homewood now. Nichols has it. Neutral ice. Looking for some space. Chips it into the zone wisely behind the net. He's pursuing still. He's met by Schwab down there as well. Schwab now against the boards. And Nichols fighting to move this puck forward. Puck caught. Schwab's got it. He's trying to move it over to Nichols. He does. Nichols still trying to battle for it, but picked up by the defense and then knocked out. So Findlay forced to reset. Sloan's got it now. He resets over to Homewood. Homewood now looking to pass. Goes off his stick, but battles, pokes forward. Schwab's got it. Schwab sends it into the zone. Now collected by the defense of Grand Rapids. Findlay with some good pressure there in the zone. And now Grand Rapids is charging. Centering pass goes wide. Now Webb Sloan has it, looking to move it out of the zone. He gets it moved up to Mason Cooper, who gets it out of the zone. And now an errant pass by the defense of Grand Rapids. Jumping on that was Rylan Peterkowski, trying to move it forward with Grand Rapids. They get it out of the zone, but then offside's the call. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Puck is dropped. Laura Teagarden gets that over to River Archer. Now Henry Fort's got it. They cross it over to Burkhart. Burkhart gets across center ice. Sends it deep down into the zone as he takes a hit. River Archer back there trying to press. Same with Henry Fort. And then they knock it back down. Burkhart racing. And he battles and pokes that puck away and moves it forward. And then mishandled at the line by Grand Rapids. They're forced to reset. They're going to go across. Pressure from Findlay in the neutral zone. Sends that back. Fort's got it. Chips it along the boards over to Archer. Findlay looking to break out. Gets it up to Lawyer. Nice pass from Archer to Lawyer. Defender falls. We've got a potential 2-on-1. Lawyer with a nice pass to Shades. Oh, just off his stick. Good opportunity there. Findlay still battling. Lawyer racing behind the boards to go get it. Slow this puck up. Nice defensive pressure in the offensive zone by Findlay. Archer knocks it back behind the net. Teagarden there as well. Slowing down to pinch, sends it back behind the net. We've got just over 6 minutes left here in the second. Now Fort along the boards. Fort chips it back into the zone. Archer there too. Now out comes Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper gets it back to the defense. Oh, and they're going to call it too many men as a player was getting off the ice. And they're going to talk about it now a little bit here too. And that penalty is going to stand. So too many men on the ice penalty. Even though the player had a foot in the box, was coming off the bench, or coming on the bench. So Findlay will go on the penalty kill. Fort out there on defense. George Homewood out there, Mason Cooper. And Eddie Homewood out there as well. Shot from the point. Ye saw it all day. Nice kick save. Centering pass blocked by the skate of Grace. Sorry, that's Grace, not Homewood out there. So George Homewood, Ben Grace. Ben Grace chips it forward to George Homewood, gets it out of the zone. Forced to reset is Grand Rapids. Now they're coming from the outside. Nice play by Henry Fort. Sent down into the zone. George Homewood does. Icing waved off as Mason Cooper, nice hustle move, tries to keep this puck along the boards for the last 30 seconds of the penalty kill. Grand Rapids gets it. Pass out front. They're going to move through neutral zone. Chipped away by Webb Sloan. Nice move there. Great defense by the Trojans. George Homewood hustling back. Henry Fort there as well. They don't get a shot. And then the shot from the point sticked aside by Yates. Now Webb Sloan over in the corner battling Mason Cooper as well. Nice little stick lift. Shot goes. Yates was ready. Bounced off the side of the net. Back out to the point for Grand Rapids. They're cycling, looking forward, try to get something happening. And nice stick block there on that puck. And George Homewood with a great move with the body to get that puck over to Mason Cooper. No call there on that action afterwards. Sorry, that is over to Ricky Nichols. He takes it and fires it down into the zone. Findlay back at full strength. So successful penalty kill again for the Trojans. And a nice move by Ricky Nichols on that back check. And Webb Sloan has it. He's moving it forward. He gets it up to Mason Cooper now. Cooper sends it to the middle, but sticked aside by the defense. Kept in by Ricky Nichols. Down to Rylan Peterkowski, who sends it down to the zone. Mason Cooper back there pursuing, and Rylan Peterkowski as they try to break out. And then it's taken out. So Homewood's got it. He sends it back in. Good job avoiding the offsides there. The Trojans clear the zone. Tied up behind the net. Peterkowski tried to get that puck. Good pressure there too. Now it's sent out of the zone. Webb Sloan racing for it. He's got it. He's got a man on him. Nice little cutback move by Sloan to create some space. He's trying to get it out to the middle. He's trying to send it up to Teagard, and Teagard cut to the middle. But that puck was sent just a little wide. Now Sloan's got it, and that's an offsides, it looks like. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off. For Teagarden with the face-off for the Trojans. Knocked in by Grand Rapids. Sent over from Fort to Burkhart. Nice pass up to Schaaf, who gets across center ice and dumps it in deep. Laura Teagarden in fast pursuit there behind the net. Sent over to Harrison, knocked away. But now Schaaf there. And Teagarden knock it back in. Now Harrison's got it. So Schwab and Schaaf back there. Good effort there. Keep that in. Grand Rapids has it now, moving it forward, but Ford is there, knocks it along the boards. So Grand Rapids still hasn't entered the zone yet. Now they have. But knocked out by Schaaf at the top of the zone. Shot from the top of the face-off circle, gloved by Yates. Mason Cooper now takes the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped. He's got Archer and George Homewood out there. Burkhart and Grace on defense. Grace clears that away from the front of the net. Now tipped aside, caught up in some skates, but sent out front. Nice diving effort by Archer to try to intercept that pass, but collected by Grace, sent up to Archer, but then sent back behind the boards. Burkhart has it now. He tries to get it away just off the heel of his stick. And then wrapped around the boards by Homewood, looking for a little extra space. Now Archer's got it. He sends it behind the boards, opposite side. As Findlay trying to clear the zone here. Oh, nice little nifty move. George Homewood has it. He moves it forward. Pass. Oh, ends up in the skates of Archer, but Homewood's got it back. He tries to send it over to Archer. Archer with a shot. And glove saved by the goaltender for Grand Rapids. But nice hustle effort there by your Findlay Trojans. One minute, 12 seconds left here in the second. Findlay up 2-1. Ricky Nichols takes face off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Webb Sloan. Webb Sloan fires a shot off of the stick, goes over the goal. Rylan Peterkowski has it now. He's looking for a centering pass. Flips it to the middle. Hits a Grand Rapids player. Now he's got it again. Battling along the boards. Over there is Ricky Nichols now battling as well. Mason Cooper trying to get through. A little bit of interference by that player. Now they're battling back. Grand Rapids with a centering pass collected by Rylan Peterkowski. He's going to take this around the net and look for the breakout for Ricky Nichols. Nichols trying to get it out of the zone, but just kept in by Grand Rapids. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's going to chip it forward, hits a player, stays in the zone. Now Sloan hustles back, gets that puck turned over. Sloan pushes it forward to Mason Beach off of his stick. He gets there, but it was behind the center line. So they're going to call an icing on that. 20 seconds left. We're going to bring it down the other way. All right, puck is dropped. We've got 20 seconds left. Goes out to the point. Cross ice pass, trying. And flipped out of the zone by the Trojans. Now trying to reset. We've got less than 10 seconds left here in the period. Good forechecking by George Homewood. Gets that over to Harrison Chafe. He's got a second. He's got to shoot it. Oh, and time expires. As we'll get ready to go here into the third. Teams will change sides again. And we'll join you momentarily. We're back for the start of the third. Ricky Nichols flanked by Peter Koski and Beach. Nichols now battling for that center line. He's got Grace out there with Fort as well on defense. Knocked in, but Grace is there to hold that puck up, send it forward. Grace and Peter Koski trying. Knocked to the center. Grace gets it up. Into center ice, collected by Grand Rapids. Nice effort there by Beach, using the body, pushing him to the outside. Now Nichols has it. He's going to dump it out of the zone, but then collect it in. Now Henry Fort's got it. He's looking for an outlet pass. He finds Rylan Peterkowski, who's going to send it deep into the zone, and then they're going to dump and chase. Mason Beach there as well. Oh, and we've got a definite penalty because he extended those arms going for that puck. So going to be a penalty kill here for the Trojans. And that's going to bring this down opposite end of the ice to the glove side of Findlay goaltender Henry Yates. Mason Cooper takes face off for the Trojans. He's got Fort and Grace out there. Knocks center ice. Homewood gets that puck out of the neutral zone or out of the Findlay zone, and now Mason Cooper dumps it deep into Grand Rapids zone. Grand Rapids cycles it opposite. They're trying to clear it. It goes a little too far. We've got Fort racing back, 4 Findlay defenders there. Nice play by Fort with the skate. Get that puck out. He moves it forward to Mason Cooper. Mason Cooper now with a head of steam. He's looking to at least eat some clock, if not get a shot. He tries to tuck one. He gets knocked down, and there's a penalty there. He gets hooked. Puck is dropped. Teagarden with the face-off for the Trojans. Now Grand Rapids has it. They're coming with the head of steam. Burkhardt back there, and along with Sloan, and they clear that puck. Now moving forward is Findlay on this 4-on-4 for another 15 seconds. Ooh, puck sent by Teagarden. Now collected by Sloan. Sloan chips it into the zone. Findlay back at full strength coming out of the box. Was Beach. Sloan gets it over to Burkhardt. Burkhardt sends it in deep. Now Schaaf there. Now Teagarden going over to the boards. Trying to chip this puck back. Kicked aside. Into the corner. Burkhardt comes down to pinch. Kept that puck in. Now Archer with it. Archer moves it aside. Sticked out. Webb Sloan's got it. He's going to knock it up the boards. He gets it over to Harrison. Harrison with it. Gets it back over to Sloan. Sloan chips it forward. Oh, and a glove save by the Grand Rapids goaltender. Nice glove save there. Little backhand from Sloan just below the face-off dot. Tried to get it over the shoulder. Ricky Nichols out to take the face-off for the Trojans. He'll have Peter Koski and Schwab with him. Puck is dropped. Eddie Homewood and Henry Fort on defense. Puck moved forward. Nichols has it now. Over to Peter Koski in the corner. They're battling. Nichols tried to get it. He's tripped up. There's going to be a penalty. Trojans are going to go on a power play again. Rylan Pierkowski tried to send it to the front, and it's touched. Mason Cooper with the face-off for the Trojans. Gets caught up in skates, so Grand Rapids has it now. George Holman out there trying to pursue. Oh, kept out. Or no, kept in. Nice effort there by Eddie Homewood. Bad angle here. Puck knocked forward. Oh, shot! Out in front! Collected by Fort. Fort shoots it. Sends it over. Oh, just wide. Great shot by Fort trying to get the second goal of the tournament. Centered in front. George Homewood has it. Oh, shot just goes over the glove and wide. Now Eddie Homewood stops at the blue line. Kicks it back. Gets it over to Ricky Nichols. Now in the middle. And sent forward down the length of the ice. That's going to be on net, so Yace is going to drop down, stop that. Mason Cooper's got it now. He's trying to flip it up. About 30 seconds left here in this penalty, in this power play for the Trojans. Pursuit are the Trojans. Shot from the point goes wide by Grand Rapids. Ricky Nichols has it. He looks to get it up the middle. It does clear the zone. Misses Findlay players though. So now it's dumped back in. 16 seconds left here in the power play for Findlay. Henry Fort gets it up to Teagarden. Now Mason Cooper's got it. Last charge here with the man advantage. Got a 3-on-2 situation going. Mason Cooper trying to get something backhand going. George Homewood's there too. Now Teagarden with a shot. Oh, that goes off the skate. Now Mason Cooper's got throws it in front. Puck still loose. Knocked to the side. Mason Cooper with a shot. Oh, just wide and over the glove. Now Ben Grace knocks it back into the zone. Centering in front. Bounces over a couple players' sticks, and they will clear it. And this looks like it's going to be an icing. And it is. So both teams at full strength. Here in the middle part of the third. And we'll have a face-off to the glove-hand side of the Grand Rapids goaltender. Or a Teagarden take this face-off for the Trojans. He's got Sloan and Grace out there on defense. Schwab and Peter Koski are the wingers. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Schwab, gets it back to Sloan, sends it back in behind the net. Teagarden there, looking for a place to pass this up to Peter Koski. Oh, blew a tire, but Grace is there, sends one towards the net, and it's covered by the Grand Rapids goaltender. Same setup, Teagarden again with the face-off for the Trojans. Face-off stick back to the corner by Grand Rapids. Teagarden pursuing, has it, tried to get it in front, doesn't get it, but we've got a penalty. And that's going to be on Grand Rapids, so this is going to be another power play for Findlay. A hooking call behind the net as Teagarden was taken down, going for that puck. Mason Cooper now with the face-off for the Trojans. Puck is dropped, gets it back to Homewood, gets it over to Sloan. Ben Grace up there with a shot, tipped in front, it's loose. Still loose. Cooper. Oh, another shot, loose. Block. And attempting to clear was Grand Rapids, and they do. A lot of good effort there by the Trojans. Peppering the goalie with shots. Now Webb Sloan has it. He's going around looking to center it. Just loses the puck, goes in front. Mason Cooper at the post. George Homewood there to knock it home. That's a power play goal for Findlay. So 2-goal lead here for your Findlay Trojans with 6:45 left here in the third. Good things happen when you camp in front of the net, chase those pucks. So Findlay with some good pressure with that power play goal. A couple shots off the post. Teagarden now with the face-off for the Trojans. He gets it over to Beach. Beach sends it in deep. That is going to be an icing as it was just past the center line, just behind it. So we're going to bring this down to the blocker side of goaltender Yace for Findlay. Teagarden with the face-off again, knocks it back forward. Beach there, nice play along the boards, keep that puck from moving deeper into the zone. But then puck, Archer there now battling for it. Burkhart and Sloan on defense. Nice attempt by Archer, just hits the body of a defender as he took a nice shot. That puck stick aside, Burkhart's got it now. He tips it back, nice backwards pass to Beach, but that gets poked aside, but player loses his footing. Now Teagarden back to get it. He gets it out of the zone. Grand Rapids forced to reset. Now puck going across. And Fort is there on defense. He gets it up to Archer. Archer's going to push forward, try to move it ahead to Beach. That pass just a little too far past him, but Beach there with a nice back check. Puck sent forward. Grand Rapids look for a backhand shot, but Henry Fort's there. Holding the stick as the Grand Rapids player falls down. Now sent out of the zone by Shea. And now Ricky Nichols has it. Ricky Nichols looking for some room. He's trying to go backhand maybe. He passed centers. A centering pass. Oh, tipped aside. Then sent. Ron Peterkowski just sticked aside by the goaltender. Nice move there. Nichols has it now, trying to work along the boards. Now they're battling. Now Schaaf has it. He tries to get it in front. Nichols has it now. Oh, knocked aside. Now Peterkowski's got it. He's trying to keep it down deep. In the zone. Along the boards. Fort chips it ahead. Centering pass. No one there for Findlay. Grace is back. They're trying to move this forward. Nice tie up there by Grace. And then sent to the center. Goes through the skates of Fort, who was in position to also make a play on that. Now sent in front. And that great active stick work by Ben Grace to knock that shot attempt aside. Grand Rapids has it. They're cycling in front. Shot off the skate of Fort. Now Ben Grace clears it up. Schaaf trying to get there. Knock it out of the zone. Still collected by Grand Rapids, but then battling along the boards with it. Ricky Nichols. Now Nichols and Schaaf. It goes up to the defense. They fire a shot. Yates sees it from the blue line and freezes the puck. Four minutes, 5 seconds left here in the third. Mason Cooper takes the face off for the Trojans. Tries to do the tie-up. Shot from the point. Oh, whiffed on. Then second shot sent wide. Or shot from the slot, rather. Fort back there battling behind the net. Nice poke check by Henry Fort. As they try to chip it up, and now it's stuck along the boards. Almost kicked out there by George Homewood, but then Fort's got it. Now stuck in skates. Now it's finally tipped out. With a great second effort by Mason Cooper. We got a 2-on-1 developing here. Oh, just off the stick. Great pass by George Homewood. Little bouncy on the stick there. Couldn't tap that one in. Good opportunity there. Good pressure by the Trojans. Pass sent forward to the zone. Mason Cooper there. Gets it back. Then he collects that shot. They still got the puck. Now River Archer has it. He tries to get it forward off the skate, but then tipped forward again to George Homewood. Sends it over the middle of River Archer, but defense of Grand Rapids pokes that away. Errant pass. Mason Cooper going forward along the boards. Now coming off the bench to help out. The Findlay Trojans, they're pushing that puck forward. Hank Schwab sends it forward out of the zone. Collected again and sent up the boards, and now sent forward through neutral ice. Icing waved off on crease. Counts as a shot, folks, in the stats. Sent up out of the zone. Webb Sloan to collect. He throws it back towards the offensive zone, hung up in the neutral zone still. Now Sloan battling along the boards, gets the puck forward again. Sloan and Grace over there in the corner. Schwab waiting in the back, covering defense. Now Mason Beach, good hustle to push that puck forward, and he's aggressively forechecking, trying to knock the skater off that puck. And now Schwab with a stick lift along with Teagarden, but it still gets through, but players off the puck. Nice move there by Burkhardt in the corner. Tracking, centering pass. Yates is there for the save. Good effort. Sloan comes back and wheels that out around the boards, and that goes back to neutral ice. Teagarden and Beach in pursuit on the forecheck. Tied up. Now collected by Ricky Nichols. He's pushing down the left side of the ice. He's looking to make a play somewhere. Centering pass off the skate. Tried to collect. Webb Sloan's got it. Now Rylan Peterkowski bounces it forward. Now kept in. Now knocked out. And that hit a player on the opposing team bench while it was trying to be cleared from the defensive zone. So we're going to have a face-off to the glove hand side of the Grand Rapids goaltender. Ricky Nichols to take the face-off now for the Trojans. Minute 18 left. Ricky Nichols gets that back. Fort wraps it around the boards. Peter Koski now behind back of the net. Also with Shea. Battling for it. Fort pinches down. Sent forward on net, but stopped by the defense. Now Eddie Homewood with it. Gets that puck forward to Peter Koski. Trying to get it forward into the zone. He does. Knocked back to neutral ice by Grand Rapids. They're pushing. Looking for a centering pass. Tipped by the active stick of the Trojans defense. As this moves forward, Nichols in pursuit now. He collects the puck. He tries to send it forward, bounces off a Grand Rapids player. And then sent deep into the zone. We're less than 30 seconds left in the game. Sent forward to Peter Koski. Peter Koski clears the zone. As we're down to 15 seconds in this game. Mason Cooper with a nice move behind the net to knock that puck away. Puck centered. Cooper sends it back in the corner. Closing seconds. Your Findlay Trojans are going to win game 3 and go to 2-1 in the tournament. So hard-fought game early this morning. Who needs coffee when you got hockey action like this? So this will be our only game of the tournament today. So join us tomorrow at 7:45 for the 4th game for Findlay. So starting to control their own destiny now. And teams will line up, shake hands. Good effort by both sides. And I want to thank you at home for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early, 7:45.